Matching hundreds. It's a coach. You're set for Madden football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see teams with a couple of running backs who each went over 100 yards a weekend ago, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Los Angeles Rams. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand, and this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 6. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their second-year quarterback, leading rusher amongst QBs in 2018, Lamar Jackson.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game, yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
And the pass complete to Anunua. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
The previous play is under review.
So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the second foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, 60 yards.
A gain on the play.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going.
And it'll be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Set. Ready. Check.
They'll go with Darius Geis, who missed all of 2018 with injury. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. They'll run with Geis. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. A look at the numbers for Geis a week ago. Well into the triple digits, and they'll take that every time out.
What I loved was just how decisive he was running the football. Coaches like guys that go north and south. They don't like the east-west guys, the juking and the jiving. 1 foot in the ground and cut.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Let's go. It's a game 23 yards. First down,
They go play action here on first down. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Newton now to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to got them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. And right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
On 3rd down, Jackson. DeMarcus Walker in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15, and the Bears take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5 now. Newton, he'll get this one to his tight end. That's Jason Kroon. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
First down, Bears.
On 1st down, this is Geis. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Back to throw, Newton. But it's brought in by Washington. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. Now Newton on 1st down. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Hakeem Butler, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running, because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. They go play action with Jackson. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Olivier Vernon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing is Newton. Open man is Kroom, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. On first down, Newton. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 14 yards into Chicago first down.
First down, Bears.
Delay of game, offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Still first down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They fake the give. Newton. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. And he slings one that's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Newton throwing again. Short pass complete to the tight end, Kroom. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And now a carry here for Orleans Darkwan. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle.
57,
1 yard
Mike,
gain.
57.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he's got a moonwalk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by Trey Quinn. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. What? Go.
Now Darkwan. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Lorenzo Alexander on the stop. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Traquan Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Extra point from McManus is good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. Powers through again. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
It's Geis on the counter. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Newton. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
And the Bears first down.
Now a run with Geis. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
He was brought down by Marcus May. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Rams 30-yard line.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Bears.
Here's Newton. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. B.J. Goodson showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Geis. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. To throw is Newton. He's got Fuller. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Next to score, Bears 10.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And an alley to run. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made by Nick Chubb. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd and inches, Jackson looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Quincy Enunwa couldn't reel that one in. 3rd down here. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get a 30, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Chicago. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, LA! Marquise Goodwin, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now Newton finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air again, Newton. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Here's Newton. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. And that is incomplete. Showing off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Let's go.
22 yards. And the Bears.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He connected on his first, this from 41. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, we've seen a strong first half out of Lamar Jackson. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
That's it, baby. We got work.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Cam's going to run the option right. And an alley to run. Still going. Room here to run. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. On the ground, it's Geis. Jatavis Brown there on the tackle.
I'm going to hit you all day.
Jatavis Brown on the
Hey, 50 yards
tackle.
to Mike. Go 50 yards to
A
Mike.
3-yard pickup.
Come on, let's go.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 37.
Cam's going to run the option right. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Rams have got it back.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Let's put that team on the bus.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Lorenzo Alexander on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And Rudolph has it, the tight end.
Holding offense.
Orlando Brown guilty of the infraction there. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. On the run, Darkwan. He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13.
Lorenzo Alexander on the stop.
And bring it.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Jackson's pass. Intended for Quincy Anunwa.
Here's Ryan Quigley now. He's been terrific so far. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
They start on the ground with Geis. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Newton. Fuller brings it in over the middle. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
a 12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
First down.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Single receiver.
Now on 2nd and 13. Newton. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
58, right around the 50-yard line. Right, 58. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
Here's Geis. A decent run there following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving.
Keep it up.
A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Now on 2nd and 13. Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This one hauled in by Sample. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Makes the score Bears.
So it's his 3rd field goal now in the ball game, and they've needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back and forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
Let go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run with Darquan.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Well, with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. It's caught. Smith. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Here's Jackson to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and it's 3rd and short. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. A quick throw complete to Washington. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. From the 50, Newton. And that will be incomplete. Here's Johnny Hecker now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Following the penalty, Chubb. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. They run it again with Chubb. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. This is Geis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Rams' 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Walton. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
He's not going to get me.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Chubb on first down, able to work his way forward for about 5. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph, but it's going to be 2nd down. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Here's Darkwa. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyle Rudolph. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are once again going to retake the lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 5. A 10-play drive that time, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. And wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Back to throw, Newton. He'll check it down to Geis. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. On 1st and 10, Newton. Open man completes it to Butler. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
I'm going to run you over.
They fake the give. Newton. And he floats one there, incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Single.
To throw again. Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that right there is something we've seen, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolute perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb, responsible for well over 100 yards of total offense, but still hasn't found the end zone. You think that's in the back of his mind going into this drive?
It's always in the back of the mind of a player having that type of a day because you want that gratification for your work, right? You want that stamp on top of everything. But bottom line for him, he's doing great work. Sometimes it just opens it up for other people to actually get into the end zone for him.
The runners, would they rather have 60 yards, 3 touchdowns, or 150 no touchdowns?
I think more than likely 150 and no touchdowns. But all the runners that I know would say, I'll take 150 and 3 touchdowns. They're greedy that way.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's Ryan Quigley now as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
From the end zone, Newton. Open man is Kroon, the tight end. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Back to throw. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On the draw, and the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. They snap it to Newton. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear 1st down. Washington's got it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now it's Newton. This one hauled in by Sample. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Chicago.
Newton. Short pass complete to the tight end, Kroon. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Right now, you know that the heart is pumping for Kaimi Fairbairn. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Right now, you know that the heart is pumping for Kaimi Fairbairn. This from 55 yards out. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So the LA Rams with a victory here. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Los Angeles, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else, in their sanity as they move to 4-6. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.